Hey crew, Mark Hadmaker here. Let's do a little Scoutcraft stuff, so non-fighting. Move on if you're waiting for that. We'll be doing more of that freebie stuff here soon. A little bit of, like I said, Scoutcraft, watching a horror movie, not a good one, so it should remain nameless, and these folks are stuck in the woods and they're trying to get out of there, and they use two things that are assumed true by many, not you of course, but we'll go ahead and bust those and get them out of the way. One of them was the, you get out of the woods or wherever you're at, moss only grows on the north side of a tree. Yeah, not really. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to flip this around here. Right there, we see some moss on this lovely tree right here hanging over the creek. And guess what? Yes, indeed, that is the north side. Of course, if we follow it over here, look at that. Well, what's it doing right there on the east side? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why should we have moss there as well? And then we keep coming around and move across this root system over here. Oh, no, there's even more moss on this side. Even lower on it. That's the south side. So what's going on? Scoot dog. Don't want to fall. Flick this up. You know, you're way ahead of me here. Moss has more to do with moisture in the area. What has often happened if you got a tree that's out in the middle of nowhere, no other trees around it, yeah, north side is going to have less sun exposure, more chance for the moss to grow there because it's going to be more moist on that side because, you know, the sun, we don't have those rays drying everything out. Doesn't mean moss is always going to be there, but it's more like moist in the area. Clearly, I got a creek running around through here. We could be marshland, so moss is more of an indication, not of direction, but more that there's moisture in the area. Number two in the horror film, they're lost, so they thought, well, we'll follow this little bit of water. You go downhill, and that'll lead to water, and that'll get you to civilization. That's true about, 50% of the time. The other 50% that leads you into marsh, bog, and get you into an even bigger problem. You're better off going up, finding some high ground, look around, get your sight, see where you need to go, and go from there. But you guys knew that. But anyway, little tips there on how to survive a horror movie. I know those are real basic things. We'll get back to the more in the weed stuff later on, but kind of stuck in my craw. These kids in the horror movie were using it, and that's why they died. Don't want you to die. Watch out for chainsaws. Here comes my thumb.